They're under the stairs. There. Should I get you some? Sorry.
Alrighty, so thank you very much for taking the time out. I know you're busy. I can see some in the background there. Hi.
Great crack.
Right, so just wanted to have a wee chat with you about your fitness journey because you've been great and you were one of my one-to-one clients, which is brilliant. And now at the minute you're online. So just first of all, if you just tell me a wee bit about yourself. I know a bit about you, but for anybody who's watching, just a wee bit about you. And
I am 36 and decided, what, about a year and a half ago, that I got in contact with my cousin who obviously referred me.
Yes.
And decided, yes, okay, I'm going to get a kick in the teeth to hurry us along. And they get a stay-at-home mummy with 2 disabled children, an 18-year-old who wants to leave me, I kid you, and a 2-year-old who's a demon.
2-year-old who's a demon. So
yeah, that's all you ever hear.
Busy woman. And so what did you do before you started training? What were you doing with yourself?
Kept threatening I would do it.
Yeah.
I had trained before I had the 3 small ones.
Yeah.
And I had really enjoyed it. But then, well, life catches up on you. You get in relationships and you forget yourself, don't you?
Yeah.
Then you have these little babies who have additional needs and you're like, oh no, how do you? And then I've been speaking to my cousin one night. She'd been in my house and she had raved about you.
Yeah.
And she knew I was so conscious about going to a gym and working out in front of anybody, and I couldn't do that.
Yes.
So she had obviously says, well, I'll get in contact with Marley and see if she's anything free. Yeah. And luckily she did.
Yeah.
That's how we got you.
Yep. And that's how it all started. And you
Thank God.
I know, and you're loving life now. So what did you do? Like, did you do any type of you trained before and stuff, but what about diet wise? Like what were you like? Had you tried different diets? Or
when I was training, I done Slimming World. It had only actually come out. It was this big thing that, well, you know how my carb diet is. You could eat potatoes and you could eat rice and you could eat whatever. So you know I'm what I can eat potatoes. We're there. So we done it. But I did lose weight. I can't say I didn't, but I didn't stay off the way I wanted it to.
Yeah.
But obviously, as I say, life crept in. That for that.
Yeah. Okay. So you had more kids. You had to move on. So before you started training, what were you scared of? What were you thinking before you just made the jump? And
truthfully, even that, because you know I struggle obviously with, and that's why I knew I couldn't do it in a gym. The idea of anybody watching, and obviously everyone's there for the same reason, but I'd be too paranoid for that.
Yeah.
And going to the right person who's going to understand you and realize this, you know, she has commitments. So it's not just as easy as going, yes, I can do this, this, and this.
Yeah, yeah.
And to make sure that it was the right person who would encourage me in the right way.
Yeah.
Not let me away with anything, Marlene.
Yep, I know. Not at all. Not at all. So we started training and we were doing the one-to-one sessions.
Hold on. I'm so sorry.
All right.
I'm so sorry. 2 seconds.
Okay, no problem.
I'm going to kill you since.
You're busy.
Get that freaking thing turned off. Hold on.
So
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. All right.
I can hear you. Yeah.
I know you're busy. Another couple of questions. So we started training and stuff, and then when did you know, or how did you know you'd made the right decision?
I think it was a few weeks in. I'd been having a bad time and I wasn't committing properly. And you'd said to me, Kerry, is this for you? And I went, yeah. But it was the way you said it. It was like, make time, because you weren't cheeky, you weren't nasty, you were just, you need to make time for yourself. Yes, your family's there, and yes, they're your commitment, but what about you? And it always stuck with me, like, that's right, what about me? You know, it's because that's why it suits, because it's half an hour and it gets everything going, and it gives you the energy for the kids.
Yes.
Where I wasn't putting that as a priority, and obviously it was affecting our home life and all, because obviously I had no energy. I was more overweight than what I am, and I was struggling to keep up with him.
Yeah.
And as I said, it just resonated with me that, yeah, hold on a wee minute, yes, I am allowed a half an hour.
Yeah.
Because they've got the rest of the time of the world with me. So,
well, that's it. Yeah. So you decided it was for you, and you knew once you'd started training and you felt that energy level, because the kids, you were saying, like, the kids is full on, full going all the time, and because you've such a range in ages, like 18 down to 2, somebody always needs you at some point.
And you know, my wee boy, the 7-year-old, he doesn't sleep. Like, you know yourself, 48 hours straight, we could be going and there's not a pick.
Mm-hmm.
So that helped. That helped to keep the stamina going, and obviously to bring me away for half an hour from the no sleep.
Yeah.
So definitely. And it actually helped improve, because I can always remember you telling me that. Mm-hmm. It'll help improve your sleep.
Yeah.
So these online classes, you know, because obviously we chat, and I'd been saying, you like, no, my Jacob's doing it, my Jacob's taking part. He wants.
Yeah.
And it actually, I've said this to you, like, doing the exercises is settling him. May not put him to sleep, but it's definitely settling him that he's not beating about the house at 5 a.m. or whatever. So
yeah, so that's
definitely does help.
So not only are you training at home yourself, the kids are getting involved, and it's actually helping them too, which is brilliant, and it means you still get your training done. So so really, just whenever you decided, look, I've got to do something for myself, that was the point of you just taking action. And what the specific results, you've already talked about that, the sleeping better, the feeling much better, the getting the time out for yourself. Is there anything else that you found through training that has really made a big difference there?
My mental health has improved greatly. That, you know, I wouldn't be as agitated, I wouldn't be as snappy, because I am, you know, and I think it's the strength that it's given them, the children, the time, and putting myself, it sounds silly because it obviously is, obviously your mental health, you should be putting yourself first. People forget it.
Yeah.
And obviously then I've been doing it, and now I'm going, yeah, like I can feel silly wee things like not picking up their toys would have got to me before, where now it's like, do you know what I mean? They're kids, they're going to do what they're going to do. Where now they're not, they can see me more chilled out, so they're more chilled out. So our home life is far happier than what it would have been.
Yeah.
And the kids are obviously happy.
Happy, we're getting happy. Kids are happy, mommy's happy. Brilliant. So just to finish off, so if there's anybody out there who you could recommend to or talk directly to say, look, maybe they're sitting on the fence, they don't know if training's going to help them, what would you say to them? Who would you recommend?
Don't put it off. Stop putting it off. Stop worrying what the world's thinking, because it doesn't matter in the long run. As long as I couldn't recommend, you know, I couldn't, because obviously I have. I couldn't recommend you enough, because you're personable. You understand the common person that you know, life isn't just so train. You're like, Kerry, train, but also it can't incorporate it into your life or whatever. And yeah, I couldn't recommend you enough, but I couldn't say to the one person, if I could tell anybody in the world, just do it, just go for it. It's the best thing I've done.
Yeah.
And like, if anybody who knows me, that would be the first to go, no, that's not her. But no, it's the best thing I've ever done, is actually just going, okay, right, I'm committed, and now I'm committed even more, because now I'm doing that. Thanks for that.
I know, because at the start you were kind of, I just want to train, and the whole diet thing,
I just want to get my strength up, I don't care.
That was
surely I'll get skinny.
Yeah. And then
doesn't work like that.
You're kind of on and off a wee bit with eating, and now we've got you. Let's sort this out. Let's have a wee look at it, because you did it in stages, and that's the way to do it. You can't do it all at once. So you do what you can, and you build yourself up. but and we've got you onto the DAF part now, so it's all going good.
Yep.
Yeah. You're sticking at it rightly. You're doing well. So that's everything. I can let you get back to your busy life, and thanks for taking the time out to speak to me.
Anytime, Dawn. As you know, I torture you most days. So.
Well, I was going to say, at the minute we'll probably talk most days, which is what I'm here for. It's always to push you along, and anything to do with training, I'm here anyway. So that's us. Thank you so much.
No worries.
I'll talk to you soon. Well done.
Yes, I'll speak to you later. Thank you.